hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga, and this is officially chapter number 2, where Masashi Kishimoto is writing the story for Boruto. Before, he was just the editor, but now he is both the editor and the writer, and this is what I mean when I say when Kishimoto comes back, expect the trolling to return. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happens. We have new spoilers for the upcoming Boruto manga chapter that is going to be coming out on Sunday, the same day that the anime comes out. So if you're an anime only fan, the anime episode review will be up early Sunday morning, and then the chapter review will be up later in the day on Sunday as well. I'm gonna get that anime episode review to you guys as soon as possible. However, with all that being said though, if you are still here, I'm assuming you are okay with me talking about spoilers, and boy do we have spoilers going on right now. So literally, I wake up this morning, I'm working from home today, I wake up this morning and my phone's going off like crazy, man. I'm getting all these messages all at once on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm like, this can't be real. And then I go through and I check with a couple people, and then I check a couple of sources that I personally trust, and lo and behold, these spoilers are true. BoruShiki's, not only did he awaken in the last Boruto chapter at the end when Boruto opens up his eye, but BoruShiki's is doing Sasuke dirty. BoruShiki's is doing Sasuke dirty, and I think it should be worth noting that the stuff that BoruShiki's is doing to Sasuke, if that was any other shinobi going through what Sasuke is going through right now, they'd be absolutely dead. So in the first spoiler image that I have, you have Boruto with the kunai in his hand, Sasuke falling to the ground. He's got his hand over his Rinnegan. He's screaming and shouting. Naruto is in his base form, so we can assume that the Baryon mode that he was in, that either Kurama's chakra ran out or Naruto's chakra did not run out, and or potentially they took down Isshiki some kind of way because Kawaki appears to be fine. But you have Boruto crouched down with the kunai in his hand, and Boruto is in his stage 2 karma, which is absolutely insane. But the fact is that Boruto in his Borutoshiki form looks absolutely bloodthirsty at this point. He looks bloodthirsty. So this right here tells me two things. Number one, I told you guys 3 months ago that we could have a scenario to where Boruto turns on Sasuke against his will, and I said 3 months ago that more than likely we could have a scenario to where Boruto kills Sasuke. So it seems like I got the killing part wrong, but I did get the part where Boruto turns on Sasuke correct, and I'm all for this. I'm all for this because this is the type of betrayal that we need, and because Kishimoto is doing the story, this falls under the category of Kishimoto with his regular trolling. Number 2, this also fits into the whole theme and narrative that Kishimoto had going on in the Naruto manga when Kishimoto draw the manga. On every key core team, so not like your Inoshikachos or anything like that, not your team Kuronais, but on the core team of the generation, the team that had that generational talent, if you will, there was always somebody who betrayed a master. There was always somebody who betrayed their master, whether it be when you look at the legendary Sannin, where Hiruzen Sarutobi was the one who got betrayed by Orochimaru, whether it be Nagato, when Nagato betrayed Jiraiya, when Jiraiya was the master for Hidden Rain Village orphans. On Team Minato, you had the person that was doing the betraying when it came to Obito, when he betrayed Minato. And then on Team Kakashi, you had it where Sasuke was the one who betrayed the team and actually swapped hands with Kakashi, and Sasuke started the war on the side of the Akatsuki. And now we're at a situation where even though it's against Boruto's will, Boruto has turned against his master Sasuke. Now Konohamaru's nowhere to be seen because Konohamaru is the definition of trash, but because of this spoiler image right here that we have right now, a lot of people are outraged that Sasuke is being walked by Boruto, and I'll say 3 things about that. Okay, so the first thing is that if you go back a couple of chapters ago, number 1, the first thing you notice is that Isshiki was getting ready to kill Sasuke, but Boruto stepped in. So that tells you right there Sasuke was not at 100%. And I even said in my video where I said BoruShiki's versus Sasuke that should have dropped last month around Thanksgiving. One of the things I said was that, hey, they've been keeping Sasuke out the main action for a while, so I'm wondering if 1, if he's out of chakra, or 2, I'm wondering if this is a scenario to where they're setting it up where we're getting dual battles. Well, it looks like it's not going to be a dual battle. It literally looks like Isshiki's going to get taken down some kind of way, and then you're going to have BoruShiki's versus weakened Sasuke, and I'm okay with it. Because again, it looks like Sasuke is not going to be at his full power. I know that that's the running gag, but again, Isshiki literally stomped Sasuke through an entire mountainside and dropped a whole bunch of those blocks and stuff on Naruto and was knocking the mess out of Sasuke. So I think that they've already taken the precautions that Sasuke's chakra is going to be drained down. He had to use that space-time ninjutsu just to access that portal, and we know, again, when you go back to Naruto Gaiden, Sasuke even opening up those portals just to teleport himself takes a large portion of his chakra. So I think that they set the stage for that, and again, I'm okay with it. As a Sasuke fan, I'm a little bit pissed that Sasuke's getting done as dirty, but this isn't even the most disrespectful thing that we have from this upcoming spoiler that's out the chapter. So the next thing that we have is Sasuke. To Sasuke's credit, he tanks an attack that would kill any other normal shinobi. Borutoshiki appears to have caught Sasuke off guard, and he's driving a kunai directly into Sasuke's Rinnegan eye, directly into his eyeball. And the crazy thing is that Sasuke's other eye that has the Sharingan, it just has this regular eye, and the eye has those white lines in there. Typically when you see that on a character, that's either showing shock, but in a lot of cases that's actually showing death. But it does look like Sasuke survives that attack, so that's more of a shock aspect to it. But I gotta say, that is bloodthirsty and that is brutal. That is something that the series absolutely needed. The series needed that, and I think that what we're seeing here is 2 things. The first thing that we're seeing is that if Sasuke does lose his Rinnegan, if that's something that is happening, that's going to be a game changer. And that kind of goes back to something else I said in the past. I want to say I said this around Thanksgiving, or the video might have actually come out last week, but it's one of the things that I told you guys, like, hey, I record so many videos on the manga in advance that you guys don't actually see them when they actually get recorded. Well, one of the things I said in a previous video was the fact that I could see a scenario to where if Naruto does use this Baryon form and they're not able to fully take out Isshiki, or Isshiki wins by default and he gets the karma seal put on Kawaki at the last second, that this could be a scenario to where maybe some of Naruto's chakra, the Kyuubi's chakra, is burnt all the way up and he doesn't have full access to that power. I said that from a storytelling perspective, in order to make the new generation more relevant, one of the things they could do is actually depower Naruto. So if you look at this, by removing the Rinnegan from Sasuke, that opens up a lot of possibilities, because Sasuke's Rinnegan is absolutely dangerous. This is beyond using the 6 paths abilities and everything. The fact is that when Momoshiki saw Sasuke's Rinnegan, Momoshiki shit himself. And that's important because Sasuke's Rinnegan can access Kaguya's dimensions, but he can also access other dimensions that are not Kaguya's, and in particular, it looks like he can access Momoshiki's dimensions. So that right there is key. That right there is key, because Momoshiki realizes, and I even made videos in the past, I said that Sasuke going into the different dimensions is going to be key to actually bringing down the Otsutsuki clan. And I said that maybe Boruto's Jogan, because it can go through dimensions as well, Sasuke can train Boruto on how to do that, and those 2 together could be the key to bringing down this clan. So I think that this is smart. This is good storytelling in the sense that now this new generation, they know that there's a bigger threat that they've got to train and work for, and all these power-ups that the new generation has, it's like I've said before, it doesn't matter how skilled they are, until they actually get the power to back up that skill, it doesn't matter. So now the shit just hit the fan right here, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. This is a very toxic image right here. I'm all for what we're seeing in this. Now, as of right now, we only have those 2 pages from the actual chapter, so we don't have any context to this, but just based on what we've seen right here, Boruto, when he wakes up, there's going to be one hell of a problem because Boruto's conscious of everything that's going on right now. So I want to know from you guys, how you guys feel about the fact that Sasuke's potentially losing his Rinnegan and that Naruto's no longer in his very on form. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and if we have any more spoilers that are coming, I'll be sure to make a video on those. So just stay tuned to the channel. If you don't have notifications enabled, make sure you have notifications enabled on the channel, because when the spoilers come, you're going to want to be here. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.